Ratna, stay on with us on the broadcast as more news is coming in. Qatar's Prime Minister Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Thani is set to meet with top US officials in Washington to discuss the fallout from Israel's recent airstrike targeting Hamas leaders in Doha. The meeting, which will include US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and possibly President Donald Trump, comes amid growing international concern over the strike and ongoing efforts to broker a ceasefire in Gaza. Meanwhile, the US maintains close ties with both nations and faces pressure to manage the fallout. In other news, Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk has said on Friday that the recent incursion of Russian drones into Polish airspace was not an accident, directly contradicting remarks by US President Donald Trump, who claims that the incident might have been a mistake. Listen into what Trump had to say.
Could have been a mistake. Could have been a mistake. But regardless, I'm not happy about anything having to do with that whole situation. But hopefully it's going to come to an end.
Well, the incursion took place early Wednesday when Polish forces shot down multiple Russian drones with the support of NATO aircrafts. It marks the first known case of a NATO member firing in direct response to Russian aggression during the ongoing war in Ukraine. Poland's Deputy Defense Minister has also responded to President Trump's comments, saying on Polsat News that there's no question of a mistake. This was a deliberate Russian attack. Polish Foreign Minister, speaking while en route to Kyiv, added context to the scale of the assault. He said, and I quote, "On the night that 19 Russian drones crossed into Poland, 400 drones and 40 missiles crossed into Ukraine. These were not mistakes," he said in a video message posted on X. Following the incident, Poland has now called for a UN Security Council meeting scheduled for 3 p.m. local time on Friday in New York, according to the Polish Ministry of Foreign Affairs.